Right, okay everybody, so we're going to do it. We're going to do a week 3 grind guide to the objectives, which, let's face it, they aren't great. This video is going to be focused on Cavalier of the objectives and as well Uncollected, those two, because I think they're the most important ones. And also because I've done the ones leading up to it. So yeah, let's break this down. Let's go over Uncollected just quickly. Uncollected is all about doing Act 5, Chapter 3 to Act 6, Chapter 1. I would say with this, because of the easy nature to get to certain champions, and as well maybe the hit pools, it may be a case Act 5.3 to Act 5.4.6 is actually the best content to kind of focus on. But there is some good stuff in Act 6.1. It's just up to you whether or not you feel like you want to grind that, because it's kind of laborious. But there is 3 energy hits in that one, which could be a bit more effective for you and efficient. It's just a case, as I said, we're going to be focusing a lot on Act 5.3 and Act 5.4.6. In Act 5.3.2, there is a Yellowjacket. Now, here's the thing with it. You do have to have tech champions in order to maximize damage potential. But do bear in mind, like, if you've got yourself a sneaky little Archangel or any high damage champion, if you're not familiar with anything that's maybe a high damage champion, you know, just any like top rated champion, your Nick Furies, your Ghosts, anything that you know you can do, Cosmic Ghost Riders. Man, the list goes on of like champions you can quickly kind of like grab in order to do this. And it's just a case like it's rinse and repeat here. Like any high damage champion can really do in Act 5.3, regardless of the reduction of 50% of the attack. But again, it's down to you. You can then rinse and repeat this, or you can go to the next champion to fight. But I would say, like, it's not the best one. There are better ones out there. There is an Act 5.3.3, so that is Dire Warning, and Dire Warning is all about using mutants. I mean, they're pretty obvious, really, kind of like mutant. There's a mutant there, rogue. There's a tech there, which is How the Duck. So yeah, there is a 6 energy abomination on Dire Warning, so 5.3.3. By the way, there is a write-up in the description down below of all these things. In 5.3.3, you could use an Iceman, Namor, with the reflective damage, poison immunity against that. In 5.3.6, which is right at the very end, you click on that one. That one's all about science champions, and I would say as well with this, there's a very easy Ronin here. Ronin, if you've got a science-based champion and you want to do this, like, it's just a case of, like, again, rinse and repeat with this one, because there's no other nodes. It's not so tricky. It's kind of like, it's an option for players at the end of the day for Uncollected. Those are some like easy ones I've found. I would say as well, just watch out if you're doing Act 6.1 and you're not kind of like working to 100% it, then just watch out, because there could be some tricky nodes there. There may be some easy ones to go and grab. There is also 5.4.6. In there, you will find 2 here, which you don't really know who these 2 are going to be. One is going to be Yellowjacket, one is going to be Electro. Now, if you go down, this should be, yes indeed, it is a Yellowjacket. So again, same principle, any high damage champion that can deal with this, your Nick Furies, class advantage, you got your Shang-Chi's, any champion, Cosmic Ghost Rider, again, like Hercules, you name it, something that's an absolute banger of a champion that's able to kind of like do something like this in a very quick time frame is normally going to be the best one, because look, it's just as simple as that. And yeah, just only 6 energy, but it's one of these things where it's an easy option that's repeatable. And yeah, so you can just like exit and restart and then do that one again. So that's the Uncollected done. Let's move on to the Cavalier side of things. Okay, so let's face it, at the end of the day, we don't really want to be returning back to Act 6.2, but there's actually some really cool options to take into consideration. In Act 6.2.3, there is a 3 energy option. So if you go to 6.2.3, which is Headstrong, go into Headstrong. If you've got yourself and I tell you what, if you've got yourself a Doctor Doom, an Annihilus, and a Mr. Fantastic on a team, you're able to do some great stuff. But anything really applies. Anything that's got a rotation of a heavy attack is going to be very, very important, because look, here's the options here. You got yourself a Ant-Man, so you could use like Nick Furies against him, and you kind of like skill champions with a class advantage. But as well, if you got yourself a Doctor Doom and any Mystic champion, and as well are able to rotate around a good heavy attack, then this can be a nice little kind of repeatable option. This is actually the one that I probably will kind of utilize, because it's Doctor Doom. If you've got yourself a Doctor Doom and you've got access to 6.2.3, appreciate that everybody does, then at least you know, you have an option as well, because what you'll be doing is repeating around, dropping the Fury attacks, because you've got like Furies on you, so we just got boom, it's done. Just as simple as that. I mean, look, it is a 6-star rank 3, it is a Doctor Doom, but other Mystics will be able to do this equally, to class advantage and all that stuff. 3 energy option, pretty cool option, pretty solid option, especially as we kind of like work through that stuff. Not to say that this is, you know, I appreciate not everybody's going to be interested in wanting to do this. What else have we got? Well, we've got Act 5. No, 5. I'm looking at the wrong one. 6.2. No, 6.3.2. 6.3.2. Check the description, guys. I've put it all there. I've written it up. Obviously, support the content. Support myself. Hitting the like button and all those things. 6.3.3. In 6.3.3, this is a nice little one right here, because it's an easy option of a Vulture. So I'm not going to fight that, but I'm just going to say that, look, you've got a Vulture there with 6 energy, you've got a She-Hulk there, some energy after. But that one there is kind of good because it has no nodes on it. It's a very simple kind of like rinse and repeat. Cosmic Champions are going to be able to have the class advantage and smack pretty nicely. So do bear that in mind. That's a cool option right there. So that's 6.3 point. Is that 6.3.3? I think that's 6.3.3. I think I've got my wires crossed there. That was 6.3.3. And then as well, so 6.3.3, so Revolt. And then 6.3.2, which is that one right there. Right? We go into that one. And there should be a... Yes, there is. There is a multitude of options. So if you want to go down for 6 energy, you can do yourself a Green Goblin and Deadpool Xforce. So if you've got the likes of your Apocalypses, Tech Champions, Archangels, High Damage Champions, and as well you've got Cosmics, you've got champions that can deal with suppressing things, the healing of Green Goblin, your Warlocks, etc. Then at least like to say that, look, you've got some options to take against this at 6 energy. Yes, okay, it is an energy spend, and that's the sucky side of things. Because if it's 6 energy, you can only do that 10 times. Like 10 times before your like full energy is kind of like sort of depleted, and then you got to re-top up again and go again. But at least to say, like, it's an option, right? It's an option. I would recommend stuff with Act 7.1, but the biggest thing I'm finding with Act 7.1 is it's taking 12 energy to get to one particular champion, which is really annoying. It's really, really frustrating. But yeah, I hope this video helps people out kind of get an idea. Like, not to say like I'm gonna go, I know it's not good, it's not great objectives this week, but these are some options if you are interested in getting on with it and doing it. I don't think Kabam are going to change it. Let's be brutally honest with it. So yeah, it sucks. Let's work towards smashing out these objectives, and yeah. See ya in the next Marvel Contest of Champions related video. I'm not sure if we're going to live stream tonight, but definitely going to be working towards some content for tomorrow. Also, there is a problem with getting videos uploaded. YouTube are stopping me getting HD versions of videos getting up on the channel. Working on it. It's just YouTube is suppressing me and kind of like doing some bad stuff again. So yeah, sad times, but we carry on.